Hello everyone. So today we'll be taking up the daily quiz for the date 28th March 2024. So the first topic of the day is regarding today's headlines. So the headline was from the Lieutenant Governor of Delhi. So consider the following statement about the Lieutenant Governor in India. So the statement 1. Governors are appointed by the President and Lieutenant Governor are appointed by the Prime Minister. So what do you think? The Lieutenant Governor of Delhi, who appointed the Lieutenant Governor of Delhi? So who appoints the Lieutenant Governor of any union territory? So Lieutenant Governor of the union territories are appointed by President, not the Prime Minister. The governors are appointed by the President. The Lieutenant Governors are also appointed by the President, and your Lieutenant Governors are the agents, are seen as the agents of the presidents in the union territory. So this statement is wrong. That is, Lieutenant Governors are appointed by Prime Minister is wrong. So Lieutenant Governors are appointed by the President. So statement 2. Lieutenant Governors have the powers of recommending the dissolution of the Legislative Assembly. So does the Lieutenant Governor, do they have the power to recommend for the dissolution of Legislative Assembly? If at all they recommend, to whom do they recommend? They have to recommend to the Honorable President. Does Lieutenant Governor have the power to recommend the dissolution of Legislative Assembly? Is it possible? Yes, Lieutenant Governor has the power to dissolve the recommend for the dissolution of the Legislative Assembly. So what happened in 2014? So when there was a hung assembly in Delhi, so Lieutenant Governor had recommended the dissolution of Delhi Assembly to the Honorable President, to the then Honorable President. So this statement is absolutely right. So the third statement is Lieutenant Governors are deployed only in the union territories with a state with a legislative assembly. So it says that Lieutenant Governors are deployed only in the UTs where we have Legislative Assembly. Is it true? So do you think that Lieutenant Governors are present in the UTs only which has Legislative Assembly? So which are the UTs that has Legislative Assemblies? That is your Delhi and your Puducherry. So do you think there are no other Lieutenant Governors in any other part of UTs, any other UTs? No, Lieutenant Governors are deployed in UTs having legislative assemblies or without legislative assemblies also. Say for example, you consider the JNK, the Lieutenant Governor of JNK. So again here in JNK we do not have any assembly, but still we do have a Lieutenant Governor. So this statement is wrong. That is, Lieutenant Governors are deployed not only in the union territories with legislative assemblies, even with union territories which doesn't have legislative assemblies as well. So this statement is wrong. So statement 1 is wrong, statement 3 is wrong, so the answer has to be C. C is the answer. Fine. So there was one very good article regarding the global warming or the climate change, and it was considered that it was reported that January and February was the hottest ever recorded temperature. So based on this article, so we will be taking up a question. So which of the following statement regarding the global warming slash climate change is or are correct? So the statement 1, global warming is caused by the release of greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide and methane into the atmosphere. So does global warming is due to the greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide and methane in the atmosphere? Yes. So global warming, the current global warming that is going on is mainly because of the greenhouse gases due to carbon dioxide and methane. So what does this greenhouse gases means? So greenhouse gases means any gases that is going to trap the solar heat or say solar insolation within it. So those kind of gases are called as greenhouse gas. The famous one are your carbon dioxide and methane. So because of carbon dioxide and methane, since it is a greenhouse gas, it is going to trap the solar radiation within it. Since it's going to trap the solar radiation within it, it is going to increase the temperature of the Earth's atmosphere. So we have carbon dioxide and methane in the Earth's atmosphere. So because carbon dioxide and methane is in Earth's atmosphere and it is a greenhouse gas, it is going to trap the solar insolation or say solar radiation. As a reason, the temperature will increase. That will lead to global warming. Statement 1 is absolutely right. So what about statement 2? Climate change occurs only due to anthropogenic reason. What do you think? So this statement, just go through it. Climate change occurs only due to anthropogenic reason. Is it correct? So what does climate change occur only due to anthropogenic reason, or climate change can naturally occur? So what do you think? So climate change can naturally occur. You would have seen the movie Ice Age. It shows that we had Ice Age. So from Ice Age till the warm period. How did we move from ice age till the warm period? That was through natural process. Currently, what is happening regarding the global warming is due to anthropogenic reason. The current global warming is due to anthropogenic reason. Earlier climate changes were natural causes. How natural causes? So there's a thing called as Milankovitch cycle. So Milankovitch cycle, basically it's a geographical theory. So Milankovitch cycle says that there is a modification in the Earth's orbital shape, as well as the Earth's axis shape. So if there's a changes in the Earth's orbital path, so what would happen? See, this is the solar insolation or the solar radiation. So what happens if the Earth moves closer to the sun? So what would happen? Earth will get more solar radiation. If Earth gets more solar radiation, the temperature in the Earth will increase. So we will move towards a warmer period. If the Earth moves away from the sun, so what would happen? The solar radiation would come down. We will move towards the ice age. So in order to change the orbit shape, it takes almost 1 lakh years. So this exactly the Milankovitch cycle. You should know. Again, don't go too much in detail regarding Milankovitch cycle. This is from geography option perspective. But however, you should have a fair idea regarding Milankovitch cycle. That gives a proper explanation for the natural causes of climate change. So again here today after this video, you can just watch one video on Milankovitch cycle to understand about it in detail. So but however, don't go too much in detail regarding the Milankovitch cycle. That's from geography optional point of view. Okay? So this is your Milankovitch cycle, and Milankovitch cycle is responsible for the natural causes of climate change. Climate change doesn't only occur due to anthropogenic reason, it also occurs due to natural causes like Milankovitch cycles. So this statement is wrong. So statement 3, that is Montreal Protocol is an international treaty aimed at combating global warming, primarily aimed at combating global warming. Does Montreal Protocol aim for combating global warming? No, the Montreal Protocol is for your ozone depletion, a reduction in the ozone depleting substance. Montreal Protocol focuses on controlling the ozone depletion. So this statement is wrong. So which are the protocols that leads to global warming? Say your Kyoto Protocol, Paris Agreement. These protocols deals with global warming. Montreal Protocol deals with ozone depletion. So again, statement 2 and 3 are wrong. So the answer has to be A. Fine. So we'll go to the next question. So the next question is regarding Rohingya refugees. There was one article regarding this. So we'll take up the question on this topic. So that is Rohingya. Which of the following statement is or correct regarding the Rohingya people? So Rohingya people are primarily reside in Myanmar's Rakhine province or Rakhine state. Is it true? Yes, and again this is Rohingya topic was again repeated in your prelims also. So quite important. Rohingya people primarily reside in Myanmar's Rakhine province or Rakhine state. Is it true? Yes, this is absolutely true. If you see here, this is your Myanmar map. So this is your Rakhine province or Rakhine state. This is where the majority of the Rohingya people are residing. So this is your Rakhine province. So again, statement 1 is right. So what about statement 2? Rohingyas predominantly follow Buddhism. Is it true? Rohingyas do they follow Buddhism? No, Rohingyas predominantly follow Islam, not Buddhism. Again, Myanmar is a Buddhist majority country. In this Buddhist majority country, these Rohingya peoples are a Muslim minority. These are an ethnic group who follow Islam. So they do not follow, predominantly they follow Islam. So this statement 2 is wrong. So statement 3, Rohingya people are the one of the minority group who benefit from the Citizenship Amendment Act 2019. Is it true? Does the Rohingyas benefit from the Citizenship Amendment Act? Is it true? No, Rohingyas are not a beneficiary of Citizenship Amendment Act 2019. Even though they are a persecuted community in the neighboring country, they are not the beneficiary of the Citizenship Amendment Act. So Citizenship Amendment Act, what does it say? It says that in the countries like Afghanistan, Pakistan and Bangladesh, in these three countries, the minority religious communities like say like Hindus, Sikhs, Buddhists, Jains, Parsis and Christians, they will be be given Indian citizenship if they would have entered India before 31st December 2014. So this is your Citizenship Amendment Act. Citizenship Amendment Act doesn't consider these Myanmar, these Rohingya people from the Myanmar. So again, this statement is wrong. So statement 3 is wrong. So if statement 3 is wrong, only one statement is right. So the answer is A. Fine. So we'll go to the next question. Which of the following statement is or correct regarding the it has to be regarding the masala bonds. So yeah, it has to be regarding masala bonds. Regarding masala bonds in India. So again here there was an article regarding that is ED issues fresh summons to Isaac in masala bond case. So here, which of the following statement is or correct regarding the masala bonds in India? So statement 1. So masala bonds are the bonds issued by the Indian entities in international market. So by the way, what is bonds in finance or say in economics? What is bonds? So can you just recall what is bonds? So I'll just simply explain in a few lines. Bonds, consider bond as a sheet of paper that is issued by either your government entity or say any of the company, which says that person A, I am taking money from person A at the rate of interest of so and so, and after 5 years or 10 years I will be returning the same money to that person with so much of interest. So that is called as a bond. I'll again repeat it. Bond means it's a simple sheet of paper. Say for example, if I am a government entity or a company, I will be issuing a bond. In the sense, I will be writing in a sheet of paper saying that I am taking 1,000 rupees from this person for a tenure of 5 years, and after 5 years I will be returning this 1,000 rupees with so much of interest. So that is called as a bond, and I give you this paper, that's a bond paper, and you give me 1,000 rupees. So this is how bond works. Okay, fine. So now based on this context, we'll be considering which of the following statement is or correct regarding masala bonds in India. So statement 1. Masala bonds are the bonds issued by the Indian entities in the international market. Is it true? That is the concept of masala bond. Masala bond means, so these are the bonds that are issued by Indian entities. Indian entities, it can be your government entity, it can be your private entity. Private entity in the sense, any Indian companies. They are the ones who will be issuing the bonds. So that is any Indian entities which is going to float Indian bonds in the international market, that is called as your masala bond. Statement 1 is right. Statement 2. Issuer of masala bond pay the interest and principal in Indian rupees to the investor. Is it true? That is the actual concept of masala bond. So the X factor of masala bond is that if any Indian entity is raising the bonds, issuing bonds, if I am raising bonds, I will have to pay you back money. Say I'll be giving you a paper saying that I have taken 1,000 rupees from you, and after 5 years I have to return it back. So if we are raising this masala bonds in the international market, we will be raising at the Indian rupees. So that is, we even at the international market, we will not be considering the international currencies, we will be considering the Indian currencies. That is, the issuer of masala bond will pay the interest and the principal amount in Indian rupees to the investor. So this statement is also right. So statement 2 is also right. Statement 1 is also right. So the answer is C. Fine. So I hope this is clear. Now let us take the PYQ. In India, the Himalaya, that is considered the following statement. In India, Himalayas are spread over 5 states only. What do you think? Himalayas are spread only over 5 states. What do you think? So here, Himalayas are very extensive ranges that starts from your Kashmir, and it goes from to Arunachal, and we have Purvanchal also. So it starts from Kashmir, Arunachal, and again Purvanchal. So it's not just 5 states. So Himalayas, that is the Himalayas are spread over 5 states only. That statement is absolutely wrong. So Himalayas goes through your J&K, Ladakh, your Uttarakhand, Himachal, Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, Mizoram, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Sikkim, Tripura, Assam, West Bengal. So these are the states and union territories through which Himalayas passes, not just 5 states. So this statement is wrong. So this statement is wrong. So what about statement 2? Western Ghats are spread over 5 states only. Is it correct? So just try to imagine the map. Western Ghats are spread over only 5 states. So starting from say Tamil Nadu. So above Tamil Nadu we have Goa. Above Goa, that is your Karnataka. So Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Goa, Maharashtra, and then what else? What are the other states? So again here Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Goa, Maharashtra, Gujarat. So how many states are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is not 5 states. Again here, don't miss out this part. Even in the southern part of southern part of Gujarat, we do have Western Ghats. So there are 6 states. So this statement is also wrong. So Pulicat Lake is spread over, by the way, if we remove 2, we get the answer. Anyways, Pulicat Lake is spread over 2 states only. If you see here Pulicat Lake, so this is your Pulicat Lake. Pulicat Lake is in this zone. That is, it shares between your Andhra Pradesh and your Tamil Nadu. So this part of Pulicat Lake is your Andhra Pradesh. This part of Pulicat Lake is your Tamil Nadu. This is your Andhra Pradesh. So statement 3 is right. So the answer is B. So B is the answer. Fine. Okay, so now let us consider the fact of the day. So the fact of the day is regarding the types of undernutrition. So what are the types of undernutrition? See, there are various types of undernutrition. Broadly, we classify it into wasting, stunting, and underweight. So these are the types of undernutrition. So this is how we classify. So what is wasting? Again, wasting means when any individual has very low weight for the required height. So this would be the normal height. So if any person has very low weight with respect to his or her height, so that is called as wasting. So again, the main reason for undernourishment is lack of proper diet. That's the main reason. And again, other factors are your environmental condition, poor environmental conditions. If they do not have adequate water, etc., that will also lead to undernourishment. And in some very rare cases, due to genetic factor also, it can lead to undernourishment or say undernutrition. So again, wasting means it is a type of undernourishment or say undernutrition where an individual has less weight compared to his height. So that is your wasting. So what about stunting? Stunting means an individual has less height with respect to his age. So that is stunting. So the height is less compared to his age or his or her age. So that is called as your stunting. So what about your underweight? Underweight is less weight with respect to age. Underweight is less weight with respect to age. So again here, don't get confused between wasting and underweight. Wasting means less weight with respect to height. Underweight means less weight with respect to age. So this is called, these are the types of your undernourishments that are predominantly we classify into. Fine. So this was the fact of the day, and again you can use this undernourishment topic in your food security, that is GS3. GS3 we have food security topic, so there you can use this concept. Fine. Okay, so this was the end of the class today, so thank you guys.